Investment Fund of Namibia was created by the creation of the Environmental Investment Fund Act number 13 of 2001. So that's why the Environmental Investment Fund of Namibia came into being. Now, the GCF, that's the Green Climate Fund, is one of the biggest climate funding in the world. So, and our Environmental Investment Fund of Namibia has been accredited to that fund, and we have so far able to attract more financing from the GCF, including on the sustainable utilization of our natural resources, especially in community-based natural resource management programs. SUNREF is one of those projects that the Environmental Investment Fund has successfully implemented and attracted more funding for that. SUNREF stands for Sustainable Utilization of Natural Resources and Energy Financing. And in most cases, these activities happened in rural communities. Our directives has been to the Environmental Investment Fund, which is a state organ, is to say, let us target rural communities. We take the development to rural communities. Today, we have more funding taking place in those communities. We have conservancies. Most of the conservancies we have put up the solar power there, and we also have financed most of the sustainable utilization programs for those conservancies and the community forests. And we still have programs that are attracting funding through EIF to those community-based natural resource management programs. The Nilay Project is a project that is also one of the successful projects carried out by EIF and the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Tourism for those years. We have managed to bring those rural communities, especially women, those who are in doing crop farming or in general farming, agro or husbandry farming, into the mainstream. We trained them. It was a capacity building part, but also financing the activities, and they're also looking at the current situation, especially given that the climate change effect in those communities. We managed to train those rural communities into sustainable utilization of the natural resources, and at the same time to make sure that during those drought years they can still yield harvest despite that they don't have enough rain. But we have to come up with technology to ensure that cultivation is done based on the modern technology. This award has been established to encourage our people who are in project related to climate change mitigation. We want to promote this kind of project so that we mitigate the impact of climate change, especially in rural areas. And it is really motivating those project owners to gear towards climate resilience programs. And that has been successful since we have the establishment of this award. Environmental Investment Fund of Namibia is one of the few funds that first it's very new. Secondly, it is from Namibia. That is successfully, for the first time when we applied for accreditation at the Green Climate Fund, has successfully been accredited. And we know that it's the first in Africa. In fact, we only had about that time about 3 accredited, and the Environmental Investment Fund of Namibia was the first to get that accreditation. So I'm proud of the leadership of the Environmental Investment Fund of Namibia.